Alright, so I'm going to give a tutorial about commonsensemedia.org. This is one of my favorite websites for digital citizenship. When you give out devices within your school site or even within your district, one of the requirements is to remain CIPA compliant. CIPA is the Child Internet Protection Act, and the requirements of that is that you have to make sure that your students are educated in how to stay safe online, as well as how to kind of navigate and understand the world of cyberbullying and protect themselves when they're out there using the internet. So one of the first things that I really love about Common Sense Media is their scope and sequence. So if you go up here to the Digital Citizenship tab, go to Scope and Sequence. This has lessons, pre-made lessons, ready to go for teachers, administrators to use within the various themes within digital citizenship and leaving a good digital footprint. So you'll notice they have a K2 band, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9, 12. In addition, they also have multiple units within each grade band that you can cover to kind of do that scope and sequence piece. So for example, with the 912 area, to remain CIPA compliance, this cyberbullying, turn down the dial on cyberbullying and online cruelty, this would be a perfect lesson to use to show high school students the dangers of cyberbullying and the dangers of, when people are cruel online. When you click on this lesson, what's great is that they have all the resources. They have student videos with actual students in it to kind of relate to your students in the classroom or within your school site. They also have PDFs of the lessons you can download. And one of the things that really surprises me and what I love, and I think this is a newer feature, are these iBook lessons. So you can actually download, if you're an iPad district, you can actually download these lessons onto iBooks, onto the student iPads or on the teacher iPads, so they can deliver the lessons that way. If you pay for Nearpod, I know that Nearpod has some lessons, and they've partnered with Common Sense Media. These are paid lessons, though. You can't get these for free. But if you do purchase Nearpod, I know that they will bundle those in and allow you to use those also. I'm not sure if it's additional fee on top of what you're already paying, or if it's something that's already built into what your subscription says. One of the other great things within Common Sense Media is this professional development tool. So they have webinars within here, and they also have curriculum training. The curriculum training is really great. It actually has videos that Common Sense Media created to show teachers how to actually use, and administrators how to actually use the curriculum and the scope and sequence curriculum that Common Sense Media has laid out. So that's a great tool to use for teachers to kind of unpack a little bit of the materials that Common Sense Media has available. If you're looking to go one-to-one, they also have some one-to-one essentials to kind of help get you started. So you can decide which device you want, what tools you would like to implement. It's a really good resource if you're thinking about going one-to-one or you're in that process. I know some members of our class are in that process of developing their plan and rolling out devices, so that might be a good resource. And then also connecting families is great. If you do any sort of parent night where you're trying to train parents on how to use technology and how to be safe online, this is a great tool to use with your parents so that they can kind of start creating discussions and also have access to resources that will help them, keep their children safe when they're online. One of the other tools I want to show you guys is something our district put together within iTunes U. We actually got permission from Common Sense Media to create an iTunes U course around these. So the easy way to get there, if you have your iPad, I know I'm doing this on my Mac, but if you have your iPad and you open up iTunes U, if you don't have it, you can download the app from the App Store. It's free. And type in our school district, Coachella Valley Unified School District. Then what you can do is you can actually have access to all the courses that our districts put together. We have them up there for free. We have about 16 of them. And the one that relates directly to Common Sense Media and digital citizenship is this digital best practices. And if you download this on your iPad, then you'll have access to all of our curriculum that we have up there. But again, it's Common Sense Media scope and sequence in an iTunes U format. So feel free to use that. That's a totally free resource that members of our team have put together also. So I hope you really get a chance to dig in and explore Common Sense Media, because it's a really great tool for getting kids ready and having those discussions around what it truly means to be, a good digital citizen and also having that good digital footprint. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.